Return to and let her know that you've... Should I finish that?
Did Dr. Hildern... This really isn't any of my business, but... Did he give you a job?
Yes, he asked me to get data from Vault 22.
I shouldn't say anything. I know that. But you're not the first person Hildern sent out to the vault. There were a lot of mercs, one after another. None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was
About a week ago.
Keely. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs?
No, he didn't mention anyone else.
But now he's hired you, which means one of two things. Either he heard back from Keely, and she failed, or he's given up on her. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich, not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc, but I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keely and make sure she's safe. Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead.
I'll look for her.
I had a good feeling about you. Moment you walked in. I mean it.
I have some questions. Can you tell me anything else about Keely?
Keely's brilliant. An absolute genius. She plays at being mean, but it's all a front. When you've lived as long as she has, you get defensive around new people. Who wants to make a friend when you know you'll outlive them?
Exactly how old is Keely?
I couldn't get her to say, but she talked about the war. The Great War, when the bombs fell, like she'd been there. So, I'm guessing pretty old. 200 years? Maybe more.
Is that even possible? How do they get along?
Like a Brahmin and a Deathclaw, though I'm not sure which would be which. Bad analogy, maybe. They're both Deathclaws in their way. Keely hates Hildern. She says he's more politician than scientist, and gets in the way of true discovery. And Hildern hates Keely because... well, because every time they meet, she makes him look like an ass. In front of important people, usually.
What's your role here? Did I already ask her that? Pretty much. What do you think of Hildern?
The director? He's very well-spoken and knowledgeable.
Yeah. He seemed focused on results, maybe not so much on people.
He's not what you'd call warm, unless he wants something from you. And even then, it's kind of a cold warm. Most of the time, I focus on the science and try to forget him. He doesn't get mixed up in any actual work, though he tells people that he does.
So Hildern takes credit for your work?
He sure does. Everyone knows it. I've just got to endure this job until the project is finished.
God, that would piss me
But
off.
abandoning Keely, he crossed a line. Taking credit for other people's work is one thing. Sending people to die in the waste is another. If Hildern tries to recruit any more mercs, I'm gonna warn them. What can he do to me? I'm the only one who can run this lab.
Hildern mentioned the fault was of the apocalypse.
My father used to say good things about them, but that was years ago. Back when they'd teach farmers and ranchers about crop rotation and the like. Nowadays, they've changed. They're doing what they can to discredit the NCR, give us a bad name with the locals. Dr. Hildern trained with them years ago. Not me, though. I'm an OSI girl.
Yeah, the food around here is pretty bad.
It's foul, to tell the truth. Most people try to get what they can from the outside, even if it's just a smuggled candy bar now and then. Contreras is a genius. He can find almost anything you'd want. Takes caps to get him motivated, though. He won't do a thing for free.
That's kind of like me. I've always been that way.
Right. Stay safe.
Alright, well, I think I might finish the quest that I'm currently doing. And, wait, why does it want me to go this way? One second, let me look at the map here. What a stupid thing. But yeah, I think I might finish off this Crimson one. Just tell her the deed is done. Because I know there was something else. It wasn't that simple. And I actually think you get more missions from her. Okay. I think I can fast travel from here, but I'm not sure. Oh no, I don't want to what the damn it! Ugh. That was a noob move. So I think I need to go right back in. Oh, the Ultra Lux. Place is fucked up. Not everything on the surface isn't what it seems. You know what I mean? What you see on the surface isn't necessarily what's going down. 1 minute. Okay, that's what I thought. Why couldn't I just fast travel to the caravan? Why is it being a noob? You know, I think that was my fault. I saw the pointer, and it wanted me to go out that way and then up there, so... I could have saved myself a loading screen, but whatever. People make mistakes. So I'm trying to remember. I think my level cap now is 50? Is it 50 or 40? 40. I think it could be 40. No, it'd be 50. Yeah, it's 50 because there were 4 DLC packs and they added 5 levels per pack. Gotcha. So I can pretty much spam it until I get where I want. But the main missions give you mad experience. So I got to keep that in mind. Keep it in mind. Okay. I know you're hiding something.
Welcome back.
I delivered the invoice just as you asked.
Well, you've proven yourself reliable so far. Would you be interested in more important jobs?
Yes, I would. What other work do you have available?
As much as I like to handle matters personally, I can't be everywhere at once. There is a negotiation with a smaller trading outfit that I'd like resolved as quickly as possible. There's also the matter of Henry Jameson, an employee whose services I'd rather do without. His family connections make it difficult, however. And finally, I need someone to acquire the gunrunner's manufacturing specifications. This job needs to be quiet. No alarms, no deaths.
Okay, oh right, Cass. Tell me about the negotiation.
There's a small trading outfit, Cassidy Caravans, that I'm interested in acquiring. They've been rather competitive, so it's time to buy them out.
She's actually a really nice
I have
girl.
it on good authority that the owner, Cass, wants out of the caravan business. Cass frequently trades with the NCR, so you'll likely find her at the Mojave outpost.
I want to know about more problems with the Henry Jameson.
The Jamesons are very wealthy ranchers back in Redding, California, and significant investors in the Crimson Caravan Company. I was pressured into posting young Henry as the manager of the New Vegas branch. As you can see, he wasn't exactly cut out for the job. He was much more interested in gambling and prostitutes, and because of his family, I can't simply fire him. Henry needs to be convinced to quit, one way or another. I won't have a useless employee on the company payroll.
What about the gunrunner job?
The quality of the gunrunners' armaments is due to their manufacturing process. They craft all weapons on site. I want to know the secrets of their manufacturing process, which means you'll need to find some way to get inside their heavily guarded factory. I would greatly prefer that you perform this job undetected and without killing anyone, if it can be helped.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
This, I think, because Cass became a follower, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look. Let me see. Well, I might as well go talk to Cass. We'll see if we can, because if I'm not mistaken, I think I got dirt on this broad at the Crimson Caravan, and then Cass joins you. She's a potential follower. I remember that. Okay. All right, Cass, I know you're here. Let's just have a little talk. What are you guys all doing behind the bar? Here she is. I'll have a seat with her. Hi, Cass. How's it going?
Looking for trouble?
No. Crimson Caravan sent me. They want me to buy out your caravan.
They want to buy Cassidy caravans? Don't they know it's burned to ash? No. Even times being what they are. Not sure I'm looking to sell. Even for all the whiskey in Reno.
What happened to your caravan?
Mojave happened. Hit by raiders packing some heavy firepower. Can't believe the Crimson Caravan haven't heard. So if you want to buy all of Cassidy caravans, you're looking at it. And what I got in my pockets. Still, as little as that is, not looking to sell.
See, so even if you have nothing, you won't sell?
If someone came up to you and offered you 1,000 caps for your name, would you take it?
Good point.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want to hear your answer anyway. Point is, I made the caravan what it is. It's mine.
I have the offer letter here. The terms are fair.
Alice McLafferty, eh? No, I see the zeros, and I know she's good for them. Still, it's not about the money. Dad'd spin like a twister if he ever heard I sold our name for anything.
Are you sure?
Look, I know you came all this way, and that takes some drive, especially these days. Just doesn't feel right, trading history for a slip of paper.
Maybe there's something else we could trade. It requires 75 barter. That is so funny. Wouldn't that be funny doing this one? Alright, let's try this one. See, having barter is would make life funny. Alright, this outpost is the last place you want to be trapped.
That's a good point. It's the caravan clearance that's got me stuck here. I'm sure this bar's getting tired of propping me up. Give me that paper. I'll put my name to it. No sense trying to hold the past between your fingers when it's nothing but dirt. All right. There you go. Caravan's yours. Feel kind of relieved, actually. Guess I didn't realize how much I was carrying around with just the name.
What will you do now?
No idea. Maybe head back west? Though the idea of heading back there with my tail between my legs isn't appealing.
You can come with me.
You got one too many by my count.
Oh.
What's on your mind?
What will you do now? Alright. There's other places to go.
Where? Like Vegas? Shoot and spit enough friends out. East? Get put in one of Caesar's little camps? No thanks. Head back west? I already know the big circle and everyone in it, except now I go back there ruined. Never really realized how small the Mojave is getting nowadays. Hard to find a place to go that's worthwhile.
Alright. So she'll be here if I want her in my party. I'd have to tell Boone to hit the bricks. But I still want, my tour with Boone is not done yet. And then there was Veronica. There's a few more humans. There's more humans than not. And then there's Rex, the dog. And then there's Edie. Or Eddie. I can't remember how to say his name. Okay, that part is done. So let's head on over to... Well, we're going to be walking. That's all I know. I got to get to the gun runners, but I think I might go talk to Buddy about giving up his... Or getting him to quit. The gun runners thing is going to just get me more money. Okay, so wait, it wants me to go in here? Why would I do that? Fuck that. 1 second. So I gotta go in Freeside North. Right here. Aha, the gang. I forgot about the Kings.
If you're heading to the strip, just go through the gate here.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Never expected to be greeted friendly by a gang. Usually they're like, watch your shit. We're basically the tunnel snakes of the Vegas. Wait a minute. Camp McCarran, that was an airport, wasn't it? Now it makes sense. Alright, so let's go have a little word with Buddy. See what we can do for him. That's New Vegas. That's the entrance there. And we can't get in there yet, I don't think. We're not fly enough for it. But there's a lot of work we can do in Freeside. Which is where we're going now. Oh, no. Yeah, the Freeside's a strip. Like, it's a single street, basically. There we go, and there's the entrance up there. Yeah, that's the entrance right over there.
Want to get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
Hello.
Hey, baby. Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler. You want to have a good time.
Yeah, but the place looks like shit. How do you expect to gain customers when your place looks like it's got broken out? Ah, you know what? It's the apocalypse. No one gives a shit. I know that. Just trolling. All right.
Hey.
What's up? Mr. Garrett. Mrs. Garrett. Let's have a seat at the bar. How you doing?
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you?
How's business?
We ain't scraping to get by, if that's what you're asking.
No, no. Do you have anything for sale?
Sure. Take a look.
Let's see. Do I want anything here? Not really. He doesn't have much money. Do you have any work needing to be done?
We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees.
Ha! What sort of proclivities? I remember these. These are hilarious.
Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes.
A cowboy
Plenty
Google.
of customers have
Or a
said they'd be
ghoul.
willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it.
I'll see if I'll see if I run across any suitable candidates.
Just direct them to the Wrangler. I'll pay you when they show up.
I could use some help with my rep and free side.
For the right caps, I might be able to put in a good word, or let people know you're not such a bad guy. What do you have in mind?
Never mind.
What do you...
An idea where I should look for the sex bot?
The best place to start would be with Ralph, at Mick and Ralph's over on the east end of Freeside. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine.
Alright, goodbye. Thank you. Missy over there, can you come close? Fuck, I'll just get off the seat. No, come back, I need to talk to you. Well, Henry motherfucking Jameson, mind if I sit next to you, buddy? I know there are a million others.
Shove off. You're making my luck turn bad.
We're here to talk about ending your employment with the Crimson Caravan Company.
Fuck no. No matter what that old bitch McLafferty says, my dad said I could be in charge of the New Vegas branch. Besides, I got into a little money trouble with the Omertas. If I quit the Crimson Caravan, how am I supposed to get the money to gamble?
You don't. So you don't have the Omerta's money yet. I'll let them know about that. Fuck it.
What? No, wait. Look, I just need time. Don't rat me out to them. You want me to quit the Crimson Caravan? Fine, I quit. You can tell McLafferty that she won't see my face again.
Bam! That's how it's done, son. Just have a little chat with him. Like, look at this. Look how scary this would be. Like, this is a guy you don't want to fuck with. Red beret, survivalist beard, in metal armor. Yeah, it's not going to be a fun time.
Howdy.
Caleb.
Something you need, kid?
Your name sounded different. What do you do around here?
Hunting and killing, plain and simple.
So you're a bounty hunter.
Bingo. Now, if you're done asking stupid questions, I have more important things to do.
Any bounty hunting tips for me?
Be quick and quiet, and don't get dead.
Fine. Fuck you, Caleb. She's got... Okay, let's see. He's got... No. How you doing? Play some roulette? I should probably gamble one of these days.
Howdy.
I'm just gonna go up top. I mean, at least the casinos don't look overly bad. You know? Surprised it's really dark. I don't think I'm supposed to be in this back room.
You'd better get out of here if you know what's good.
Sorry, buddy. Remember we had a deal worked out? I was just looking for your wife or whoever she was. Let's tell a couple jokes. Guess not. I remember you could. I remember something about it saying you could. Let me head to the gun runners. But after that, I don't know which one I want to do. There's a few missions. I have quite a few optional missions on the go right now. Alright, so I gotta head to the gun runners. I just want to look at the closest route.
Wanna get lucky?
Like, she is hideous. She is like the ugliest broad ever. That's the thing about Fallout. They made their women look hideous. Well, not all of them, but most of them. I think it was just the graphical style. I mean, PC has mods where you can make, you know, there's like different skins and texture packs. So, I can make the women more attractive, but it's not the original experience. It's not the same thing.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs. Hi.
Well, give me the spiel. Oh, children. Alright, we're heading to gun runners. I don't know how I'm going to get it. I could use my suave talking to do it, but... Been ages since I saved. You know, it really is crazy how, what the fuck? Oh! What a thing to see, and the children just continue to play. I got Boone watching my back, dude. That was a noob move. Really? Who are you? Alright, this guy's like a beggar. Tisk, 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 my friend. Ah, is this Ralph or Mick?
Looking for a fix, man?
No. I'm actually gonna go in here. Since I'm right here, I'm gonna ask him about the sex bot. That way, I think you find it out in the wasteland somewhere. So when I leave to the gun runners, we can take care of it. I kind of want to go to gun runners too to see what kind of weapons they have. Is this? Oh, sorry.
If you're looking for guns, talk to Mick. Otherwise, I've got a nice selection of general supplies.
Would you happen to know where I can find a sex bot?
Are you some kind of machine fetishist or something?
Garrett's are looking to satisfy certain customers.
Well, the only place I know of locally would be Cerulean Robotics. That place has been overrun by vermin for years. If you want to check the place out, you can find it on the west side of Freeside. The entrance is on the back side of the building.
Thanks, amigo.
Just watch out for thugs. The rats aren't the only vermin you need to worry about.
Is there a holotape or anything I'll need for the sex bot?
I don't know of any, but if you give me a few days and some caps, I think I could probably make one on my terminal.
Ha! This is way better. Ralph, I've been directing a lot of business your direction. Call it a favor?
All right. Come back in a couple days, and I should have it ready for you.
Thank you. What do you have in stock? Container of chlorine. Wonder what that would be good for. Thanks, buddy. Do you offer any other services?
I only offer services if the king gives the okay. Impress him and we can talk.
Okay. Resourceful fellow such as yourself must have something on the side.
All right.
Ha! Money.
Yeah, I've got a little side business going. What I'm about to share with you does not leave this room, eh? Over the years, I've gradually perfected my craft to the point of perfection. No one can distinguish between my work and the real thing. What I'm referring to is passports. If you've got the caps, I can whip up a strip passport which will fool even the most well-trained eye.
Ah, now I see why you want to keep this low-key.
Hey, if you're interested and have the caps, they go for 500. Any less and it ain't worth the risk of getting caught. What do you say? You game?
Maybe later.
No problem.
Alright, so yeah, I can get a passport into the strip now, but we'll see how much it is anyway.
Welcome to Mick and Ralph's. If you need guns, I'm your man.
That's why I'm
For
here.
general supplies and other service.
What guns do you have for sale?
Have a look.
I'm very curious. You must have something for the gun runners. Embrace of the Mantis King. What the fuck is this? Is that a melee weapon? God damn. Hunting rifle. Wow, that's overpriced, Mick. Come on, get your head out of your ass. What does he think he's doing? Ooh, a katana. Look at the price of these things, though. Lil Devil. God, he's overpriced, but look at the damage per second. Nuka Breaker. Is that a Nuka sign, like, melee weapon? Wow. I gotta say, though, this dude has some really, really expensive wares. He's overpriced. His clothing sucks. He doesn't have any armor. You know what I can do? You can cram this shit up your ass with those prices. How's business?
Things were better when the Omertas were buying, but we get by. Good selection from traders, and the Van Graffs keep things running.
What's the deal with the Omertas?
That's the thing. I have no idea. They just stopped buying guns all of a sudden. If you hear anything, let me know.
Will do.
Anything else?
Yeah. Do you have any special items?
Why? Do you work for one of the casinos?
No.
In that case, yes, I do. Follow me.
Ha 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 ha. Oh my
Like I
god.
always say, a polite society is an armed society.
Holy shit, what do you have, my friend? He's got like no money. He's got C4. Yeah, that grenade machine gun. What? A grenade machine gun. That is so awesome. Okay, yeah, these are different. Lots of power fists. Ripper. Sawed off. Alright, thanks, Mick. Well, it's good to know, but he is overpriced. I gotta get my barter up.